Just letting you guys know you can listen to my No Bleeps podcast anywhere you stream podcasts or on my No Bleeps YouTube channel. Link in the description. Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Spill Sesh. We have got to talk about the fact that Jeffree Star uploaded a new video on his channel where he was trying to use this entire Trisha Paytas, Shane Dawson, Rylan Adams drama in his favor.
All right, everybody, brand new video just hit my channel. Yes, I got canceled again, so I went on a $200,000 shopping spree.
He titled the video, "I got canceled again, so I had a $200,000 shopping spree." And just like Jeffree has been doing for literally like the past couple of months, ever since the entire Shane and Jeffree drama went down last year, he has been using drama in his favor to get people to just watch his videos, even though he's not going to be addressing literally anything important in his videos. The only place that he actually really addressed anything that was going on was in the description and in the comment section of the video. So he put in the description, "Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Instead of talking about the millionth false rumor to hit the internet, I'm excited to unveil my custom one-of-a-kind pink Louis Vuitton monogram shoe trunk. Contrary to popular belief and slander, I don't money shame anyone, and we all know I've come from literally nothing. I created glitter from dirt and will always be grateful for how far I've come." So when I sarcastically asked Louis Vuitton if they'd let me be the first customer to ever change the monogram color by request, I didn't expect them to respond. A few weeks went by and they said yes. I was so shook, so I got to design and create some of my dream LV pieces in my very own Jeffree Star baby pink with white monogram, truly a piece of fashion history. So this whole video is literally just him creating this shoe trunk.
You've seen today's new video. Yes, this is a dream. Absolutely incredible. I can't believe Louis Vuitton let me make my own monogram color.
And the part about the description that is just insane is that he just kind of throws in there that Trisha is basically a liar, because in the part where he says, "Contrary to popular belief and slander, I don't money shame anyone, and we all know I've come from literally nothing." We all know that for the past week now, Trisha has been saying that Jeffree Star money shamed her, said that she was poor, said that she, didn't have a lot of money because she didn't buy her house that she used to live in, which, if you guys don't know, she actually bought a house with Moses, her fiance, so she does have a home bought now, but before, when she was living alone, she was living in a house that was rented, and she says that Jeffree Star was making fun of her because she rented the house instead of buying it, which renting does not make you poor in any type of way. It just means that you don't want to commit to anything or you can't commit to anything. It literally does not mean that you're poor. It's absolutely ridiculous. But she was saying that he called her poor and said that she was broke. And now he's saying that that never happened. He never money shamed anyone. And a lot of people are saying that Jeffree indeed has definitely thrown some shade about this subject. So I just don't think that it was smart for him to say that he's never money shamed anyone, because I think that anytime Jeffree gets called out for something, he forgets about all the other times that he's done stuff. Like, people were pointing out that when he went on Rylan's podcast, The Sip, he was saying that he bought his house unlike other YouTubers, and people felt like that was him shaming the fact that people rent their homes, they don't own their homes, and that is a form of money shaming. And Trisha made a TikTok in response and pointed this out.
Okay, so in Jeffree's a new video where he just goes on a Louis Vuitton shopping spree, which is cool. He's like, "I got canceled again." Once again, just that's his MO, that's his brand. I expected from Jeffree. That's not even my issue. Like, Jeffree has like totally gone under my radar now. It's all about like how Shane and Rylan are actually two-faced and lying is coming. But in Jeffree's new description, he says that he was slandered because people say that he money shames, and he's saying he doesn't. He's considered that slanderous. Well, let's look at this clip from What Else But The Sip.
Monthly, yeah, it's expensive, but my mortgage is really low. Unlike a lot of YouTubers, I actually put, I actually paid for my house. Yeah.
So you don't want to believe me and the other people like stories about it. Like, he says it in his own words, as if it's like so horrible to be renting a house. Like, a lot of people can't even afford a roof over their head, and the fact that they just like laugh and giggle about it is absolutely disgusting. So there's no slander there. It's from the horse's mouth himself. Next. To me, that's like the most disgusting, like money shaming, like during this time right now. Like,
Also, when Hair by Jay was calling out Trisha Paytas on live, he literally admitted to all of the stuff that Trisha said that they said about her. It also isn't the first time we've ever heard of Jeffree shaming someone. There was also an incident last year where there was a story coming out that Jeffree shamed Rich Lux. Rich Lux had brought him a gift when they hung out, and then he literally said that it was the cheapest thing in the store that Rich had bought him. So I don't know what Jeffree was trying to do by saying that he did not money shame. I mean, honestly, it doesn't take away from any of the other things if this was the one thing that he didn't do to Trisha, because he literally admitted that he had to apologize to her following the Las Vegas trip because he did make her feel bad about herself in one way or another, whether it was money shaming or not. He did admit to having to apologize to her because he did talk badly about her and say really mean and hurtful things to her. Now, in the comment section of the video, someone commented and said, "Money is really up his head. Goes to show he doesn't care about friendships. No wonder why he is losing friends. I do love and support Jeffree, but I just can't understand his actions towards his friends." And Jeffree replied to this saying, "You weren't there for any of the situations. I pray you never experience what I have. My real friends aren't on camera." So Jeffree saying, his real friends are not on camera. So, I mean, there you go, Shane. You're not a real friend, so you can stop protecting Jeffree now. And this whole thing is just so insane. And even the statement, like Jeffree saying, like, you weren't there for any of the situations, like, you literally had to apologize to Trisha and you said it on Twitter. So we know that you're not a good friend. And we've seen what you did to James Charles. So, I mean, hello, we see how you are as a friend. And we see that you've lost a ton of friends. Are you saying you weren't ever real friends with them, so you're just fake to a lot of people? That's not good either. But aside from this video that Jeffree has made, there was a new episode of Frenemies that was recorded yesterday that came out, and the title is Pop Culture Trivia War and Friendship with Shane is Over. And in this episode, Ethan asks Trisha if she wants to talk about the situation, and she says, like, there's not really much to talk about besides the fact that Ryland is a little weasel, and that they're just going to glaze over it and glaze over all the issues. They lied, meaning him and Shane. They turned off the comments and silenced their viewers, and nobody likes that. And Ethan says that was a really bad move for them to make because they're literally silencing the people that support them the most, and it's just going to frustrate everyone even more and make them look really bad. And Ethan was making fun of the name of the podcast, saying it wasn't creative, and Trisha says that it's funny his podcast is about drama when he says he doesn't even like drama and doesn't want to be in drama, when Trisha is like, this isn't even supposed to be drama, like she just came to them as a friend and they started being mean. And it's true, like, this isn't even drama, and Ryland and Shane are trying to diminish the situation, diminish what happened between her and Jeffree into simply just drama when he really hurt her. It's not drama in any way. Trisha then says once again that she heard the voice memos Shane sent around to other people talking badly about her from a few years ago, and now she's just opening her eyes up once again to who he is. She says Jeffree is the type of person that you can expect this type of stuff from, but he always will just get off the hook with any of this stuff because he's a mean girl and he might even kind of like this situation. Like, he just doesn't care. Whereas Shane is two-faced and a snake, and so is Ryland. And Trisha and Ethan just both agree that at least you know what to expect when it comes to Jeffree, but with Shane, he has definitely fooled a lot of people, and he's clearly not an empath, according to them. That's what they said. And I've seen that in a lot of different comments over the past week. They also brought up what everyone has been talking about in terms of them overusing the word sociopath. Trisha says that she's just over it and says that she is still in shock though, and she thinks the whole podcast that Ryland did was just comical as well. Ethan chimes in and says it's because we all just want to know what Shane is thinking, not what Ryland is thinking. And Trisha reveals something that is super interesting and just honestly really crazy and shows the level of friendship that she had with Shane. And she says that she was asked by Shane to marry Ryland and him, and that is some really deep level stuff. Like, she was asked to marry them. He was willing to literally have her be at their wedding and marry them, and that is like such a memorable, just very, very, very special thing. And he's going to throw away that level of a friendship to stand by Jeffree Star. That is what is so insane to me. Like, he didn't ask Jeffree to marry them, he asked Trisha, but he's gonna throw that friendship away. I just can't. I don't understand how you can ask someone to marry you at your wedding, but you're not going to stick up for them. It just doesn't make sense to me. It really, truly, it does not make sense to me. But Anyways, that is pretty much all the updates on the situation. Jeffree coming out and saying his little 2 cents about the situation, and Trisha giving a little update on frenemies. I want to know what you guys think in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you in the next video. Bye, guys.